This is week 171 on HRT, and there hasn't been really much changes since my last video. Cause I noticed with my leg hair, it's more, the hair's thinned out. Like the amount of hair is less, but it's like on my leg, if I can show you, like on my arm, but my leg's like the whole thing's covered going down like that, but it's more spread apart. So there's like lots of spots where there's like no hair, and it looks like it's just thinning out how much hair there is. So hopefully that finishes soon, but it could take probably another year or two, maybe, I don't know, before that happens. My face isn't really changing, except hormonal wise, when gain fat, lose fat, and yeah, cause step through here, that's about it. And I noticed my dimples, this one is deeper than this one. See, this one compared to this one. Yeah, I always had dimples my whole life, and I love them. My breasts, though, on the other hand, I measured them this morning, and they're actually up in size. With this bra on, this specific bra I'm wearing, it's the one that looks like it, that same style, like jeggings. Looks like that kind of a fabric, if you can see. Yeah. That's all you're gonna see. But when I measured them, they're 35 and 5/8 of an inch. Yeah. Right above the half mark. So I'm closer to a D cup, but due to my shape of my breasts, I don't have enough side tissue here or top tissue here to fill in a lot of the bras that are out there. So even though they're measuring closer to D cup, and by the standards how you're supposed to measure these days, I should go up a cup size, but it's due to the shape I'm not able to yet, because not enough tissue here. So a lot of bras I can't fill in on the sides here, and a lot of bras that are more covering on top I can't fill in right here on the top. So like the full coverage or full figure, it's harder for me to wear some like that that's more full in the cup. So styles more like demi bras, like demi bras in all the different styles fit me, and some, not all, but some balconette does fit me, because the balconette does go up a little bit higher on the bust, like up here, then the demi comes down a little bit lower. So anything that's stuff that's like in a shape like this, yeah, like this one, this kind of shape fits me. And if I can find the other one really quickly, like this one, and some like this, but not all, but mostly and just like some shapes like this one do fit. So just to give you kind of, yeah. And extreme push-up bras like this one, it's like this kind of a shape. If you look at it, it's the shape. Stuff like that fits me. It's that kind of a shape that's a little bit lower and comes in more on the sides. Like that has less side fabric here, that comes in, and the wire comes in a little bit more. That points more towards like that. Yeah, fits me the best. So they've been itching a little bit, but as of right now, it's just mostly pain right here. Like the last time when I said with my corset, when I was wearing it, same spot, same spot. Fully goodness. I like it because they're gaining, even though the prescriptions aren't being taken correctly or whatnot. I'm confused about why my breasts are still growing. Mostly, I know I did pray. This is my experience. I can't tell you if it's good, bad, or whatnot for you, but this is my experience. Okay. I did pray to God to help me through this tough time and to keep helping my changes so I don't revert back. And to really help with it so I don't and I can screw it over on my transition, because how much I worked so far on it. So yeah, and I always prayed a lot about my breasts because they're one of the most important things about me and my transition is my breasts, because that's what's making me the happiest. And my face being all cute. Yeah, that's mostly my breasts. If you can see, that's what they look like. Yeah, more towards a larger, maybe not as full, but more towards the medium, larger end of a small C cup. So this is basically what they look like as of today. Not real much more there. We can see this right here, right through there, that little shadow. Because right here, the skin, it's like, you can see, it's because the tissue's still growing up like this, very slowly. You can see it, yeah, there. See that? But nothing I can really do because I don't have cleavage, because the gap is like, all this right here is like nothing. There's like nothing right through here, because one, it's the style of the bra, and two, I have a gap right here in between my breasts, which is, it sucks, but nothing I can do about it. Some girls have that gap there that's really wide, and some have it not wide at all, so I just have to deal with that. And the other thing is, I don't have enough fat in them. I noticed today there's a little bit more fat in them, what there usually is, so that could be contributing to the size difference, that little bit. Which is, I just want more tissue and more fat to be fuller. I just want to be one of those girls that has more tissue on top than bottom, because it makes it easier to find bras that fit. Which is, I don't really have any other clothing issues. It's just trying to find bras that fit properly because of my shape. Other than that, I'm happy. I'm happy. That was it. If you're wondering, yeah, but I'm happy with the results so far. As long as I continue to have breast growth, I'll be happy. Because the most I want right now is a fuller, small D cup, big enough to where I can wear a D cup comfortably without having to really try to find one that fits properly. And if you see how much fuller they are just by looking, yeah, they're getting there. they're getting there. It's taking their time. Because I do have this feeling that I will get to a D cup this year sometime, maybe towards the end of the year, but where I could wear a D cup. But I just have that feeling that I'm gonna get to a D cup and be that circumference that most of my family is on their lower end. Yeah, that's the family members that have their breasts grown already and what they were before pregnancy and whatnot. Yeah, that much bigger, fuller. Cause a lot of the girls in my family, my dad's side, they're all large. Every single one of them. They all have had kids. They're all large. On my mom's side of the family, all those that have had kids are all large. And so my cousins who haven't had kids, they're cup size. Some of them on my mom's side have a size bigger than mine, much fuller. Then there's like one cousin I can, yeah, say that is smaller than mine or around the same. It's hard to tell, but that tells me I have a chance. And my sister, my half sister's breasts are around the same as mine, so, and she wants, yeah, it's kind of like, I know she's wearing the wrong bra size and she won't admit she's wearing the wrong bra size, and she wants to think that they're bigger than what they are, and she's only like 16, so it's like, really? But she has a gap in between like what I do, and so it makes me like I'm not the only one in the family like that. But other than that, if I do gain weight, I know up here will gain, so which is I can't gain weight, so I tried to gain weight one time, it didn't work, and I kept trying several other times. But what happened was when I went on the HRT, I went from 100 and when I was in high school, I believe I was 105 pounds. And after high school, I gained to 110. Then it really didn't do anything. It went up to 115, back down to 110. Then stayed something like that. Then one time it actually dropped down to 103 pounds. I felt really sick, like I was gonna die. Like I wanted to throw up my guts, and I had a really bad headache and everything. And it ends up, part of it was heat stroke, dehydration, yeah. But then the next day when it went back up, I felt fine. So I know I don't want to lose weight, but I want to gain a little fat, but not gain weight. And when I went on the HRT, it went up from 110 to 118, 16, 17, 18, roughly around like that. Then my weight went back up to 124, something like that. Went down to 122, went back down to 118, and right now, currently, last I checked, it was 118 pounds. So yeah, I'm a tiny girl, so yeah. And one thing I have noticed, I have to pull up my pant legs to show, but yeah, my knees, if, let's see here, if you can see that, yeah, if you look at my, if I stand, I'm standing straight, Sorry for being on my bed, but yeah. You can see my knees how they go in more. I can see that. How they go in more. I noticed they're a lot further in like this. Because guy knees are straight like this. Girl knees go in like this. Because the pelvis right here, and it tilts forward. It positions the hip part right here. That's one reason why we have hips. You can see. Then it makes the knees go in like this. And also, if you kind of look at my arm, how it goes like this, that shape right here. Yeah, this hasn't changed much, but yeah. The only thing I'm not liking is you can see my arm muscles. That's the most maleness you ever see on my body. Besides my genital area, which no one's ever gonna see that ever. But other than that, my muscles, I don't know how I'm gaining muscle. I just randomly gain muscle, and which is not really tight muscle, kind of. And I know a lot of girls lose their arm muscle, but me, I never lost arm muscle. I actually gained arm muscle from transitioning. It's kind of weird, but I'm kind of glad because as you get older, you will lose muscle, and it's hard to get it back when you get older, like in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, yeah. And the more you have, the more you have to lose when that does start happening, but you still should exercise and whatnot. So yeah, I'm sorry for the video going long, but I just wanted to share that. Yeah, but no other changes physically. No other changes. My sex drive is low, down, yay. It's like down instead of how it was all weird and going all weird and it was really high. It's actually, instead of being up here really high, it's down here really low. So that's really good. Other than that, no significant changes. But my measurements, if you're wondering, up here is 35 and 5/8. My waist down here, right where it curves, is like right through here. 26, and my hips down here, it's like right under 34 inches. So yeah, I end up having a more curvy body than I used to. And I'm so happy that I have a more curvy body, and that I'm getting more curvier, that I'm noticing all the time. Like every week I notice more difference, especially when I corset train. Even though I'm not corset training to lose inches here, I'm doing it, one, for my scoliosis is the biggest main reason why. Two, the other reason why I'm corset training is to help get that curve through here, especially on this side. Because if you look, yeah, how that curve, it's not really much of a curve, you can see. Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, not much of a curve. And yet, yeah, you can see how skinny I am. My pants are a size 3 what I'm wearing. Size 2 is too small. Size 4 is too big. And these are juniors. And you can see, yeah. And these ones you can see in the back. That's because, it's hard for me to find pants that fit correctly. That's, yeah, that's why I said clothing issues with my bra. The other one, it's not as bad, but it's just pants that don't stick out right here in the back, that don't have that extra room. I have a hard time finding pants that fit properly because of that. I get like, especially in low rise, that style it's kind of hard. Just most styles that aren't tight around here, but it's really hard to find just any kind of pants that fit properly. I have a pair of shorts on that size 3, these ones. Yeah, these ones, they're size 3 and they fit around my waist perfectly without issues. But just regular pairs of pants in any kind of cut. So if any of you watching this video have any suggestions on pants, where to get pants, or any brands or anything that don't gap like this and have that more room and fit more on the waist, like right around here, yeah, if you know any of them or websites or anything I can check out that could be helpful, to help share that information, or any brands of pants that aren't skinny jeans, because I don't wear skinny jeans and I will never wear skinny jeans. I may try them on one time, but I'm not gonna ever wear skinny jeans because they wouldn't fit me the way I like. But other than that, yeah, if you can suggest anything, I would appreciate that a lot. Yeah, because I'm gonna eventually, not these pair of pants, but my other ones that's the same brand as these ones, I may have to replace them in the next year or so. I don't know, because it's starting to wear out on the legs, like right through here. Yeah, but other than that, if you have the suggestions on brands and whatnot, and also on like tops that are flatter across right here, if any of you know any brands that have those shirts or tank tops and shirts that come down lower here, but that's more flat instead of rounded. See how this is more rounded? Ones are more flat, going that way. Because people with smaller breasts, if you have shirts that are more flatter across this way, makes your breasts look more fuller. So that's why I was asking about shirts too. If you know any brands are like that. I still look. I haven't really found much out there. They're mostly rounded like this cami. So if you have any suggestions on that too, I appreciate it. So yeah, until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and click the link down there to check out my blog. Sorry I haven't done the blog that goes with the tucking video, but I want to do it, but I just don't feel up to doing a blog right now. When I end up feeling up to it, I will do it eventually. It will get done. So, I'm sorry for the video going long again. I'm gonna try to make them shorter in the my next videos. Try to make them much shorter. So yeah.